Fabrics, a one-stop shop for all your home decorating needs, with everything one could imagine and more. Fabrics from around the world, for every design, lifestyle, or budget. One of the most extensive collections of decorative trim, gorgeous finials, and stunning drapery hardware found anywhere. A talented design team and custom sewing services for that personalized touch. We are Fabrics, for your home, for your family.
Looking for some extra cash? Want some spending money? Or do you just have to get rid of that extra card? Yes? Then call Ecology Auto Parts now. 800-444-JUNK. 800-444-JUNK. They'll come to your house and pay you cash. That's right, cash. 7 days a week. Even without paperwork, we'll come pay you cash and haul it away. Call Ecology Auto Parts today. That's 800-444-JUNK. 800-444-JUNK.
Tune in to Fox in the Morning for the Kitchen Minute, brought to you by Henry's Marketplace. Come on over to Henry's, where you'll find fresh values every day. Trust Henry's Marketplace for life.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And that's what we can expect? I can turn off this little space heater underneath my...
Don't even tell them you have that on. Didn't you get the memo? Oh, my lands.
Oh.
It's a stage 3 power alert, and you're, it's solar powered.
It
It's
is.
solar powered.
I'm pedaling while we're talking.
Yes, she is
and
pedaling
I'm
as fast as she can. Yeah, she's backpedaling, which has been a theme this morning. Hey, can we go back to that shot there? Can we go back to that shot? I know.
Oh, the weather outside.
Because you know what? I'm going to explain this technology. This is fascinating technology. We have a state-of-the-art live truck. You probably see these live trucks all over town. We have got just a spectacular one, and this is what we call a mast cam. We put this little camera way on top of that mast because you have to have that microwave dish way up top there, and you can see just a little bit of wind there, just a little bit of wind in the camera, and that's what we're going to see along the coast. Just breezy conditions along the coast. Now you move inland, though, it is going to be it's going to be downright windy with winds out of the northeast. That's just relaxing. You can tell the surf isn't too spectacular either. We do have a spectacular storm we're dealing with, though, along the east coast. This thing wrapping around an area of low pressure that is smack dab in the middle of the Great Lakes. You can see it there. It's like right in the center, and you've got snow, and you've got some kind of a mix. You got a real mess there in New York. New York's just going to be miserable. Parts of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, seeing some combination too of frozen precip and rain. It's really not all that cold, so that can sometimes make things worse. And as you head down south, clearing out those thunderstorms, they just raced through the deep south. See, there, it's really not cold enough for snow, but overnight you can get some freezing, so waking up to a real mess back there, and it's going to be a soggy one today. New York, 49 for a high, 53 in Washington. And see, there's mild air in place. 64 in Atlanta, 45 in St. Louis. Cooler in Chicago, 38 for a high, 27 in Fargo, 62 in Dallas. We're going to be warmer than Dallas today. 37 in Denver, 41 in Billings. Seattle's still chilly at 46, 60 in Phoenix, 57 in San Francisco, 63 in San Diego, with beautiful sun. A little bit of haze out there. Windy conditions really kicking in Wednesday into Thursday. Warmer weather, though, as well. Right now, computers hinting at a big turnaround first part of next week, so let's not even think about it. Let's just enjoy this, and hopefully we can enjoy the ride, too. Here's Chris with the latest traffic.
Certain areas out of the East County are looking okay, John. Highway 52, for example, up out of Santee and Tierra Santa, it's okay. The stuff over here in the Golden Triangle is what you have to worry about. Highway 94, a glitch toward the 805, more into downtown San Diego to worry about. The 8, good night. Turn out the lights. The party's over. Coming out through La Mesa past San Diego State University. Very, very busy off the College Avenue exit because of second day of classes. The Tuesday-Thursday combo are very popular with the students, so more kids showing up to classes today than they did yesterday. The 15 is a bumper-to-bumper ride. A crash up near Balboa Avenue has you on the brake lights coming up out of City Heights all the way up through Murphy Canyon past Qualcomm. That, in turn, is backing things up on 2, Interstate 8. San Ysidro Port of Entry looking a lot better, only about a half-an-hour delay. Over here at the Otay crossing, it is about a 20-minute to 30-minute delay, depending on which lane you choose. North Park still slow on the 805. The second half very tough in Kearny Mesa over Highway 52. The 5 stretch through Mission Bay, also a bit slow as well up towards SeaWorld. That's all for traffic. Over to the desk. Morning, Anita.
Good morning, Chris. Thanks a million. Time right now is 8:29.
And that means it is time to check in with Garcia for a look at what is making news today. Good morning, Gus.
Good morning, John and Anita. A plea bargain for City Councilwoman Valerie Stallings ends a 10-month federal investigation and her career in public office. This deal went before a Superior Court judge yesterday. Stallings agreed to plead guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges. She paid a $10,000 fine and resigned her seat on San Diego's City Council. In return, investigators say they will not pursue federal charges.
These were not simple technical violations of the law. These were intentional failures to report. These were intentional failures to disqualify.
Stallings admitted to investigators she received thousands of dollars in gifts from Moores and the Padres between 1996 and 99, including airplane travel for family members, cash and special stock options in a company owned by Moores. Stallings did not report the gifts, and between 1998 and 99, she cast 6 votes in favor of the new ballpark. Stallings is scheduled to be sentenced Monday, February 5th. The City Council plans to meet today to discuss plans to move forward on the new downtown ballpark now that the federal corruption probe is over. The U.S. Attorney's Office found no wrongdoing by other members of the council or Padres owner John Moores. Construction on the stadium was stalled because of the investigation. The Padres anticipate the ballpark can still open in time for the 2003 season. A National City police officer is in fair condition this morning at UCSD Medical Center after a police scuffle. It happened around 11:15 last night on Euclid Avenue when officers stopped a white Toyota with expired plates. The driver got out of the car and ran down the street as officers chased him. With the help of neighbors, officers were able to detain the man, but during the struggle, one of the officers was knocked unconscious, the other hit in the leg. The suspect was carrying a gun but was taken into custody. National City Police are still investigating. They say drugs may have been involved. After just one day of jury deliberations, David Frediani has been found guilty of first-degree murder for strangling a Del Mar woman in 1985 who accused him of sexual assault. Prosecutors say he killed the DNA pioneer named Dr. Helena Greenwood to prevent her from testifying against him. Ironically, it was new DNA technology that led to her killer. Frediani now faces life in prison. A preliminary hearing is scheduled this morning for Ruben Tedepa, the Lomita man charged with murder in the shooting death of a 17-year-old. Neighbors say Tedepa was involved in a long-standing dispute with teenage skateboarders near his home. Witnesses say Tedepa shot Raymond Lang last November when the teen was skateboarding in front of Tedepa's house. A young mother of 2 will stand trial after police say she abandoned her 2 daughters in a toy store. 20-year-old Jessica Suyapa Espinosa initially claimed the father of her 2 girls left them in Parkway Plaza the day after Christmas, but prosecutors say Espinosa herself later admitted to the crime. A convicted stalker who was shot by police as he left an apartment on the UCSD campus will be in court today for a preliminary hearing. Timothy O'Keefe is a registered sex offender and was shot twice after campus police saw him breaking into an apartment on campus. Police say he confronted them while holding a pair of knives and said, quote, "You're going to have to kill me." In the investigation surrounding the fatal crash of a twin-engine plane near Denver, federal investigators say the plane was not de-iced prior to takeoff, as it should have been. All 10 people aboard the plane died, including 8 people affiliated with the Oklahoma State University basketball team. The investigation shows both engines were rotating when the plane hit the ground when the plane crashed about 20 minutes after takeoff. Investigators are now looking at the plane's maintenance records. A Texas-based biotech company has something brewing in your coffee, and they say it can help fight cancer. Oncology Sciences Corporation says it has developed a new roasting process that increases cancer-fighting properties in coffee called polyphenols. The American Medical Association warns, however, if this proves to be true, people shouldn't think it will prevent cancer altogether. The company hopes to have your new cup of coffee ready to go in about 1 year. Coming up today on Fox 6 News at noon, much more on the ballpark project. Plus, undocumented immigrants have to work undercover in the United States, but that may soon change with a plan to let them work in the U.S. legally. We'll have much more on these stories and the rest of your day's news at noon. Downstairs now to the Fox in the Morning Animal House.
Thank you, Garcia. Fox in the Morning is trying to help find loving families for thousands of dogs and cats and other animals in shelters in the San Diego area.
Of course, we call it the Fox in the Morning Animal House. Each and every day we feature a new friend. Boy, this is a wonderful friend. Joining us now is Darlene White with Pebbles.
Isn't she a great dog?
She's like a model.
She's so
She's
calm.
doing whatever we're telling her. And she's just staying. She's adorable.
Pebbles is 6 years old. She's a lab mix, a little bit smaller than your average lab. Just a wonderful dog. She was relinquished to Rancho Coastal Humane Society by her owners because they were moving. And unfortunately, it's very hard to take your pets with you, and especially if you move into a place where they won't allow you to have pets. And she was relinquished with her sister, as a matter of fact. And her sister was adopted yesterday, but Pebbles is still there. So we're really hoping to get her adopted because here the sister she's been with for 6 years just got adopted. They're separated. She's there all by herself. So we're really hoping we can get her out of the shelter sometime today. So hopefully somebody will look at this segment and just fall in love with her. Again, 6 years old, a lab mix. Very, very good dog. She's very calm. She grew up around kids, which is a big plus. She grew up around other dogs and cats. So all of those things are great. Great things to know about the dog in case somebody does have cats or dogs or kids.
But you know,
totally housebroken.
Labs are great dogs. I mean, any kind of mix with a lab, it's going to be, you know, you're hitting a home run.
They're such good family dogs, and they're such great companions. And again, the lifespan on a lab is usually about 14 years max. So you're still looking at quite a commitment there. So, and this is the full size. This is
it. What you see is what you get.
Exactly, and that's the benefit of adopting an older dog. Is that there's no surprises.
She's got like a little bit of, she's going just gray. A little bit of gray. That's adorable.
Now, if anybody is interested in adopting Pebbles, she is at Rancho Coastal Humane Society. They're in Encinitas off I-5 and Santa Fe Drive. The number there is on your screen, 760-753-6413. And again, we would just really love to have her go out today because we know she's already lonely. As soon as her sister got picked up, very lonely.
But she's going to be a perfect fit for, you know, so many homes. I want to ask you a question.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm seeing this video there out of New York with Buddy, the chocolate lab of former President Clinton, and that dog is just still nuts. I mean, it knocked him over, pulled him over. And labs normally have a lot of energy. She's so just sedate and kind of laid back. Is this her overall personality, or is she going to be a little more rambunctious?
This is her personality. She's really good with playing with balls. She loves to play with other dogs. She's a great Frisbee dog, as I understand, as well. So she will go out there and play. Don't think that she's not going to be any fun, because she is a lot of fun, but she's very mellow and calm as well. And one of the things with labs, when you adopt, or when you get a lab that's a puppy, labs stay puppies for 2-3 years. I mean, they have a lot of energy, and a lot of people can't handle them, so we get them back when they're younger and too much energy.
Well, this is perfect then.
Absolutely.
Because you've got those little spurts of energy, but then you've got the nice little lap dog.
Which is perfect.
You got a huge lap.
Pebbles, look at that face. How could you do
Thanks, darling. And good luck, Pebbles.
Thank you for having us.
Get you a bedrock real soon.
There's so much more ahead on Fox in the Morning.
Hey, some surf competition among high school students will show you their most recent sessions.
Plus, one local store has everything under the sun, and you won't believe what the Rays do to the products. Stay with us.
Find a job today at JobSummit.com. Hundreds of the area's top companies are hiring now at Southern California's hottest internet job site. Fast, easy, and free. JobSummit.com.
Fox Sunday. Mulder's final case was a secret.
He never filed a report. Do you know any reason why?
What was he hiding?
Mulder came back here that night.
And why did he lie to everyone? David Duchovny returns to The X-Files.
All new at 9, Fox 6 Sunday.
Here are 4 great Encinitas Ford SUVs, all with 0.9% financing. Or take a look at these lease values. Just $147 a month for the Explorer Sport, $177 a month for the Explorer XLT 4-door, $197 for the Expedition, or $227 for the Excursion. We're Encinitas Ford on Encinitas Boulevard in El Camino Real. How you going to beat $147 a month?
Come on and meet us, Encinitas Ford.
How does your garden grow? Your garden is only as good as what you put into it. Start your garden with quality plants and flowers from Walter Anderson's Nurseries. Helping you grow a great-looking garden is what Walter Anderson's Nurseries are all about. Create your garden for all seasons with the great selection of annual and perennial flowers at Walter Anderson Nurseries. Walter Anderson Nurseries, the garden store with more. Nursery locations near you in Poway and Point Loma.
This portion of Fox in the Morning is brought to you by Jerome's, family owned and operated for 40 years.
We're souping up the laughs.
Who's the man?
With Tim Taylor.
Wow.
Home Improvement starts off the Fox 6 comedy lineup tonight at 6.
Time right now is 8:40. Boy, I was trying to turn back the clock a little bit. 8:40. Opening arguments continue today in the weapons and bribery trial of rap star Sean Puffy Combs. Prosecutors dropped a bombshell. They have a witness who says they saw Puffy pull the trigger.
Assistant DA Matt Bogdanos told the jury that because of his celebrity status, Sean Puffy Combs and his entourage wasn't searched on the way into Club New York the early morning of December 27, 1999. That's when, during a shoving match, 3 people were shot, allegedly by his friend, rapper Jamal Shine Barrow. Bogdanos said witnesses allegedly saw Combs tuck a gun into his waistband on the way into the club and will testify that Combs pulled that gun and fired a single shot into the ceiling, directly over where he was standing, where cops found a ricochet bullet hole. After detailing how Combs was arrested, the defense then had its turn.
I think Puffy from the beginning has been very confident, eager to proceed, has shown me a great deal of class, and he has great faith in the system of trial by jury.
Defense attorney Ben Braffman said Combs is a superstar and is only on trial because he's famous, the target of opportunists who will testify simply because they are suing him for millions. Braffman told the jury this case is not about rap, just about a bum rap, not about hip-hop, except for hip-hopping around the truth.
Today was a great day. We moved closer and closer to Sean Combs having his day in court and being ultimately acquitted. And we felt really good about what went on today, and also we felt great about the opening statements by Ben Braffman.
Wow, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out.
Well, and the thing is, you come back to this celebrity status, but with celebrity status also comes the fact that he's a role model, and shouldn't role models be held to perhaps a different standard? So, yeah, I'm sure we will have a lot more on that. Well, the City Council plans to meet today to discuss plans to move forward on the new downtown ballpark now that the federal corruption probe is over.
Our Bill Stamps is live downtown with the latest. Bill?
Good morning, guys. Yes, we're downtown at the site of the, hopefully will be the new Padres' new downtown baseball stadium. Pretty quiet right now. It's been this way for the last 4 months because of the FBI investigation surrounding the whole Stallings affair. There is some structure, a little bit of structure built up out in the distance, but as you know, it all came to a halt back in October because of the investigation. So what will happen now? As you said, there is a meeting today, a city council meeting, and then hopefully we'll have some answers from that. They still have to decide how they're going to pay for this. The city is supposed to pay for about half of the $411 million price tag. They were hoping to pay for that with hotel tax revenue from 2 different projects down by the waterfront, but so far neither of those projects have begun, so they still don't know how they're going to pay for this. Also, there is a question as to whether they may have to re-vote on some of the city council votes that were taken prior to now with involving Miss Stallings, because Miss Stallings, there's a question of whether those votes may have been tainted because of her association with the Padres owner. So a lot of questions still remain and no answers right now, but hopefully we'll get some shortly. But as you know, the start date, they hope, the completion date for the new stadium is 2003. Just a lot of dirt right now, but hopefully it'll be the Padres' new field of dreams. We'll see. John and Anita.
Yeah, and again, today is just the first day. I mean, we probably won't see construction for a long time. All right, thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
I mean, the city just,
It's been 4 months. There's been nothing. So.
Yeah, and the word that everybody's using is hurdle. This was a huge hurdle, but, there's a long, long track in front of us, so it's going to be very interesting.
The race isn't over.
Oh, heavens, not by any means. So, you know what? Let's just race out to the coast.
Sounds good.
Well, look at the waves. I don't know if you're going to enjoy them. Yesterday, though, some Hardy Scholars. Little video from Ocean Beach. Keith bringing this in. Waves, yeah, pretty weak. About two, and you know, we're talking about 10 minutes apart. 3 waves per set. That was it. These surfers are from Point Loma High School. They're trying out for this big competition that's coming up on February 4th. And even though the waves were somewhat weak, hey, that didn't stop them. They were ready to hit it because you have to take advantage of it. It's like my old high school days. The team got together. You had to make it. Big competition coming up on the 4th. So wish Point Loma well. And you know what? I am convinced now that we are going to cover this because we know what kind of, we know that there's a lot of kids vying for the gold there. So yeah, February 4th. We'll be there. Hey, if you are going to be there on the coast today, Portaferry, unfortunately, need a waist-high, clean and weak. Anemic. Nicer weather, though, so great weather to just be out. Fading swell, just cannot get anything together. This west-northwest really hasn't helped us out much at all. We're looking at 2 to 3 today. 2 to 3. High tide's coming up at 12:14. Low tide's tonight at 6:45. 1-1. Water temperature, chilly, 57, but it has been 57 for a week and a half. Before that, it was 58. Big storm clearing the east coast. It's going to be a mess if you are traveling to the east, so stay in the west. The west is best. High pressure building in. That high pressure is going to change the winds, kick up the winds, and as that wind drags over this warm, dry real estate, we're going to see Santa Ana set up by midweek. We're talking Wednesday into Thursday, and that is going to mean a few things. Of course, the gusty winds and really gusty as you head to the east and head to north of San Diego County, but also warmer temperatures as well, and that is going to feel good. And the sun, this is cool. We can use these. I hardly ever say cool, do I? I don't usually say this is cool. But this is interesting. We use these computer models and we show where the sun is going to be. And we're going to see this big bubble of sun just kind of sit out here in the west. And this area, high pressure, is just going to bathe us all in a lot of brilliant yellow right through Thursday. Okay, what do we have today? We're looking at some nice temperatures in the mid-60s inland, and it's just going to get better for Santee by the end of the week. 60 in Ramona today, 63 in San Diego, 64 in Chula Vista. Up north, 64 in Escondido. Oh, man, where is my Vicodin? 63 in Poway and Solana Beach, 61 in Rancho Bernardo. El Cajon, La Mesa, Lemon Grove, all in the mid-60s, feeling good. 63 in Coronado, 63 in Imperial Beach, low 60s for Tijuana. Watch for the winds Wednesday into Thursday, and watch that thermometer rise. Is the speedometer rising, though? That's the question I have.
Yeah, in some areas, John. And by the way, hats off to you, playing her today with a back injury. Good God. South side of 15 coming down on a parkway down toward North County Fair. Hold the applause for later. Again, Poway down toward the Miramar Air Station. It's a little bit slow. Watch out over on the shoreline. It is also a bit tight, too, from La Costa, Leucadia. The stuff out of the East County Highway 52 heading out toward Interstate 5 is slow and go. And you'll encounter some brake lights, too, on Highway 94 toward the end, toward downtown San Diego. The 8 is the last to clear out. Some tough traffic down toward San Diego State. 15 slow and go heading up through Murphy Canyon. You can count on lots of brake lights there. North 805 slow in North Park. Second half of 805 also tough. Kearny Mesa over Highway 52 and some brake lights in Mission Bay to worry about. Borders a lot nicer than they were when they started out this morning. About 20 minutes over here at San Isidro. About 15 or 20 over at the Otay Crossing. That's all for traffic. Back to the desk. Angie. Hello. Anita. John.
Hi, I'm Anita. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ted. There is much more ahead on Fox in the Morning.
We visit a store with unique appeal. Some of the newest trends in essential beachwear. Just ahead.
Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is safe.
Rincon Casino at nearby Valley Center is the slot player's paradise. Just ask Jessica from Hemet, a $6,000 jackpot winner on Rincon's dollar slots.
Fox Wednesday.
I'm possessed by Satan.
Some family problems.
Jimmy's not here.
Satan is not speaking through you.
I just want to know what it's going to sound like when he starts.
Require help from a higher power.
That was my vodka.
Grounded for life.
Tomorrow at 8:30 on Fox 6.
I don't know what it was about the game of golf, but I just loved hitting the golf ball. I could hit golf balls for hours and hours and never get tired of it. My dad and I would hit golf balls in our backyard for hours. I loved the game of golf.
Phil Mickelson is all grown up now, and he's back to defend his championship at the Buick Invitational, February 5th through the 11th. Tickets are available at all Ticketmaster ticket centers. For more information, call 1-800-888-BUICK. That's 1-800-888-BUICK.
Introducing Rincon Casino at Valley Center. San Diego's first all-Vegas-style slot casino. The new Rincon Casino at Valley Center. It's a slot player's paradise.
Oh, yeah.
Got milk?
It's Red Hot Harry February.
Harry Solomon?
All month long on Third Rock.
Starts Monday at 7:30 on Fox 6.
Welcome back. If you're like me and you're looking for some of San Diego's hottest beachwear, then take a walk through Old Town.
Del Sol has everything you're looking for, only these items have a colorful secret.
Del Sol means of the sun. All the products sold under the Del Sol name change colors in the sun. It's actually a spectrochrome crystal that is put into the ink. When the UV rays hit the cell of the spectrochrome crystal, it expands, and then the color becomes visible to the naked eye.
Here's some of our products at Del Sol. We have sunglasses, frisbees, t-shirts that change various colors, and we also have a surfboard line. We call this a Del Sol Surf. And this t-shirt, which I have on here, which I'll show you on our sun machine in our tiki hut here, it changes colors. We call this molecular excitation experience. The crystals here will change once exposed to the UV light. As you can see, all the surfboards and the stripe change colors.
Another big seller that we have is nail polish. We have 20 different shades of nail polish, and each one of them changes to another color when you go out in the sun. I have this color here. It's called Looking Glass, and when exposed to the sun, this is another sun machine that we have, and you can see the difference. Kristen's going to help us display some of the other exciting products that we have. She's wearing our belt, jewelry, we've got sunglasses, and we're going to decorate her hair with some of these hair clips.
That looks like a lot of fun. I mean, it's things that you can buy for friends who live elsewhere. It seems like a very San Diego thing. Come out here and visit, and then it'll change color. Otherwise, you're out of luck.
That is cool, and it's amazing what a little Mountain Dew will do to Kristen, isn't it? She was
a good sport.
That's great. And they actually have the sun machines in there, so you can see the color that you're getting.
So the next time you're choosing your toenail polish,
yeah,
you can
absolutely.
go in there.
I'm going to go in there and put it up against the sun machine. Hey, don't go anywhere, whether you're doing your toes or not, because there's more ahead on Fox in the Morning.
We'll check back in with Elizabeth Espinosa with a final look at Mission Beach Landmark.
Subscribe now to the Globe Theaters in Balboa Park, San Diego's most celebrated live theater. Call today, 619-239-2255. The Globe Theaters. Experience the magic.
He predicted deregulation would be a disaster. So what does one California power player think could help solve our energy crisis? Tonight at 10 on Fox 6 News.
Would you like to change your life with an exciting new high-paying career? Call Microskills right now to get started. Computers are America's hottest career opportunity, and Microskills is #1 in computer education. With Microskills' state-of-the-art facilities and special hands-on classes, you could be ready in as little as 6 months to meet the huge demand for computer professionals. And you don't need computer experience to start, so don't put it off. An exciting new career is out there waiting for you. Let Microskills hook you up. Call now.
You can get a pure wool suit for $99.99.
Hey, where you guys going? To the Men's Fashion Depot.
Or better yet, get 3 for $279.99.
Hey, where you all going?
The Men's Fashion Depot. You can get a pure wool suit for $99.99.
Hey, where are you all going?
The Men's Fashion Depot. Or better yet, get 3 for $279.99.
Hey, where's everybody going?
To the Men's Fashion Depot.
Price, value, selection, nobody even comes close.
You can shop all over San Diego County for your new Lincoln or Mercury. But when you're ready to buy, there's only one place to go, LincolnsForLess.com.
Get it for less.
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 LincolnsForLess.com.
Fox Thursday, it's the heart-pounding special that proves the only safe place to be is in your living room. Moment of Impact 3. Then think Survivor is wild? Wait till you see the outrageous outtakes voted off the island. All new special. Reality TV's funniest moments. Viewer discretion advised.
Thursday, starting at 8 on Fox 6.
Hey, what famous novel had a pair of eyes prominently displayed in it? The Great Gatsby. Remember they had the eyes watching the whole... And, of course, your eyes are watching us, and we appreciate that.
I know that the Great Gatsby I read was yellow and black in the cover. Cliff notes. Anyway, time right now. It's 8:56. I shouldn't brag about those things. 8:56, we're going to check in with Elizabeth Espinosa.
She's not using Cliff Notes because she's got the real deal in Mission Beach. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, John and Anita. That's right, the real deal with the real Beach Brothers down here. The Hamills. Look at this. You guys are so popular, and after 33 and a half years, you have sold your business to some Bostonians that are very nice. But in the meantime, where's the big party tomorrow? Tomorrow's our last day here.
I'm going out with my neighbors for dinner. That's our big party. Chuck and Gail are taking us, I think, to the Star of India or something like that. So okay. I don't know what Ray's going to do, but...
Let's find out. Ray, what's your story?
My girlfriend and we're going to our ranch up in Julian. We're going to hunt that mountain lion that just killed that llama last night.
Yeah, I have a feeling you guys aren't telling me the entire story. So many memories here. These guys, I think, what is it that you're going to miss the most?
Just coming to the beach every day. I really do enjoy it, and Jake was nice enough to give us the tower up front, so I can stay up there in the tower.
All righty. Really quick, what about you?
Well, this is like our living room. This has been our living room for 33 and a half years. We're going to miss all our friends.
Make me cry. Be here.
She's going to try to make us cry. We're not going to cry.
You're not going to cry. Yeah, they're going to cry right after we wrap this. Anyhow, reporting live with the Hamills, the original Beach Brothers. John and Anita, back to you.
Hey, thanks, Elizabeth. And no tears. Coming up today on Fox 6 News at noon, the latest on the ballpark project and plans to allow Mexican citizens to work in the U.S. legally.
Plus, stretching your dollars and your wardrobe. How to make the most of what you have. We'll see you at noon.
Hey, thanks for joining us. Have a super sunny, windy day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Enjoy the weather.
First, we changed the face of local nightly news. Now get a complete newscast at noon. It's local news, Fox Attitude. Fox 6 News at noon today.
Got insurance?
Call Survival.